Good evening, WIP IT Thursdays. I'm here with Custom Cannon, Commodon, and Harker Customs. We're going to be doing some customizing tonight.
Hello.
I have some goodies to work on from Custom Cannon. I'm going to be working on some Ghost Rider bikes. A little bit of sanding, finished work on them, and also got some other projects I'm working on as well. But that's what I'll probably do a little bit of paint work for a full with the bikes because sanding makes lots of dust. And what are your bells working on tonight?
Be working on some swords.
I'm going to put these Mythic Legion shoulder pads, made some indents here, and I'm going to put them on this Megafig body. We're going to turn this into a Darkness from Legend.
Gotcha. So that's what the head cannon was working on a while back.
Oh no, we got a different one that I got sent by Xavier. Same guy I do all my other customs for.
Is that the Darkness I'm thinking of? The one from was it Top Cow?
No, Legend, the movie. Tom Cruise and what was that guy's name? Played Pennywise.
Oh, the demon.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. We got Hank Solo in the house. We got Name Withheld and Peg Zero Dad. Welcome. And I think what I want to do right now, I'm going to put a coat of white on the oval on my Atrocitus. I've did a coat of transparent red over top the armor after I did a black wash to it. And
oh, nice! I like the transparent red.
Makes it a little more vibrant. Very muted red on the Batrostus body. So we're going to put another coat of white on. Get ready for the symbol on the chest.
There was a rumor he got dinged for doing that Batrostus because it wasn't like an actual like DC character. And he didn't get like approval for it.
And he couldn't got too dinged. They approved him to renew his contract and extend it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Might be like, hey, that's cool. It's ours.
That's true. They're like, hey, don't do that stuff, but here's your contract. Hey, don't do you're making us money here. It doesn't matter.
I tell you, his gold and platinum label stuff's getting tiring though. All these these guys like fanboys that like defend everything he does. He came up with that gold label. Was it the gold label? Action Comics Superman, Action Comics #1 Superman, in the powder blue and the blue boots. And all his fanboys like, you just don't read comics. He had blue boots in the comic. Original comic. No, he didn't. One.
There was like two or three panels where he had like strap boots or something like that.
Yeah, and it's the coloring thing. On the cover of the book, he had red boots.
Yeah, but he
just now showed a platinum edition with the red boots and the proper blue.
And that really nice Batwoman that he did. That's in a damn 3-pack because he doesn't think that a female figure is going to sell. And he packed it with 2 figures that really didn't sell very well because not many people really like that Clayface because it's crap. And that Batman was really closer to like a 6-inch figure than his own scale. And that Batwoman was the first time he's used thigh swivel. It really looks good.
Oh, what are you going to say, Keenan?
What'd you say, Keenan?
Clayface. Anybody play Bad Fur Day?
What? I didn't make out what you said.
Conquer's Bad Fur Day. There's an old game.
Oh,
That's what that figure reminds
yeah,
me of.
yeah,
The Great Mighty Pooh.
yeah.
No, I've been
Touche.
saying for a while about McFarlane that he releases them wrong intentionally, so that later he can go back and sell them again
The correct way.
the right way and make
Oh, I'm
double
sure
money.
what he'll do is
That's what he did with the Batmobile.
he'll do a damn unmasked version as a single card release. It'll just piss everybody off.
And I had a little mishap with Bruton's head, and the tape had wrapped around like the paintbrush I had like in the ball socket. It contracted when the hardened coat like was dried. I picked it up. I was going to hit it with like the dull coat, and it fell and hit the concrete floor of my laundry room, and took a big chunk out of the snout.
Oh no!
I was able to use make a texture stamp from up here, redo it, but Sean was kind enough to print another one. Plus, I took the opportunity to. He's printing me one a little bit bigger, a little bit wider. I think this is like 46.2 from ear to ear. So we can do like one, like make it just a little bit wider, just at 50 ear to ear. I think there's a little bit extra size. This one still, I was able to repair it pretty well.
No, he was being mean. He said, "This isn't good enough," and he threw it on the floor in front of me.
Dang!
He said, "Do it again."
Rough.
After I asked you that, it's like,
This time, do it correctly.
Yep, that's what he said.
yeah.
He's a bully. No, he's really not.
Those are all lies. After I asked you, like, I felt like an idiot when I dropped it, and I asked you that. It's like, I was like, can I do all those texture stamps and recreate the trunk? And it did pretty good. But
yeah,
after I got thinking about like, it's like, well, I wouldn't mind having a little bit bigger.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Well, I got stung by a bee yesterday.
Oh.
Tell me, have you ever gotten stung by a bee underneath your fingernail?
No.
Well, let me assure you, avoid it at all costs. Because that shit hurt.
Sounds painful.
Under your fingernail.
Yeah. That was all he could get to because he was on something and I had reached down and grabbed it and picked it up.
The bee?
Yeah, the bee was on the thing that I picked up.
Why'd you pick up the bee?
I didn't.
Oh.
He was on the thing that I picked up.
Oh.
It was a weed that was over 10 foot tall. And my wife had threw it into the driveway and I picked it up to throw it in the fire pit. And he was on the weed.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Well, I knew what he said from the get-go. He picked up something and the bee was on it.
I thought he just straight picked up the bee.
I heard he was burning weed.
Not yet.
Your dog stepped on a bee.
I'm telling you, I've been stung by various things throughout my life, and that is bar none the worst.
My brother recently got swarmed by yellow jackets.
Oh my god!
He looked down and his jeans were black and yellow.
Oh,
It's all yellow.
He got stung so much he went and took some. He's not even allergic. He went and took Benadryl because he got he got stung a lot.
How do you manage that?
Weed eating. They make a nest in the ground.
wow! I thought they usually
Yeah.
made them higher up.
No, they yellow jackets. They'll put their nest bury them in the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yep.
yellow jackets are ground.
Mud
Yeah.
You
dump.
run over with a lawnmower and they kill you.
God. It's gonna be a fuck no from me. Jesus.
A friend of mine, when we were young, we were making an ATV trail, a motocross, and I climbed up on the hillside, and we was wanting to make a hill climb. I started to kick this old dead tree to knock it down, and it's full of sand hornets. It's near the riverbed.
Sand hornets?
Yeah, they're about 2 inches long.
I've never even heard of a damn sand hornet.
They're inch and a half, 2 inches long. They're big, and they took off after they hit him. It sounded like somebody punched him in the face when it hit him. Me kicking the tree didn't bother me. They chased him he started the 4-wheeler up and went, and they were keeping up with him. Chased him.
Damn.
So it stung him right on the eyelid, upper eyelid.
Oh.
Sucker's like 2 inches long. Look at that.
Those things are huge. It's so
Jesus.
Look how big that thing is. Oh, man.
Hell no.
Want some of those coming after you? Jeez.
Oh my God.
I don't know how they didn't come after me. I was on foot. He was on the 4-wheeler.
It's probably the noise. Probably the noise.
Well, it wasn't even running at the time when it hit him. It was like, I just started kicking the tree, and they went, it's like, there's a bastard, and see him sit on the 4-wheeler, and they took after him.
Poor bastard. I know.
Might have been the heat off of the 4-wheeler.
That's
It's producing a lot more heat than you guys are.
Do hornets see by heat?
Well, no, but they can tell temperature.
well,
I have a
I
thermometer that
guess
can
it's
do that.
because you're like more in the rural area, and I don't see hardly any of this stuff.
well, they're near. Usually, they make their nests near like bodies of water, and they're mean.
I guess.
The next day, both his eyes were swelled shut. It looked like he just got in a fight and with Mike Tyson and got beat to death.
Y'all watch that video of Mike Tyson, like he put out about a year ago of him showing this other guy how to box, and he was just doing his normal like little routine of bob and weave and stuff.
Yep.
That man is terrifying. Because he was even at like, how old was that man? 60 something?
Late 50s, I think.
Fucking fast as shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he still stays up with it.
Could you imagine having to fight that son of a bitch in his 30s?
No.
I'll fight him when he's in his 90s.
He's got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on a banana peel. That's my time to shine.
That's right.
He'd probably still hurt you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I didn't say I'd box him. I'm gonna hit him with my car.
Oh yeah. He's probably good.
Why would you box him? That's crazy.
I like that. You like that video sent the how to fight a bigger guy. How to deflect a kick from a bigger opponent.
Yeah. He didn't do a very good job of it.
This is Sparta.
Pretty much.
That big dude gave him a Spartan kick.
Mm. often find these things look the best when they're pressed flat.
Mm-hmm.
Before I start going pound on them with the wire and everything.
Nice and smooth.
All right, is this more of the shape of the sword that you're looking for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Did you send me a picture?
Where were you? I think you took a screenshot of it on like in City Heroes. I can get you a screenshot of it, but not right now.
Like, log into that right now. Right now.
Time is of the essence.
Well, how it would do with the screen.
I think I could do it in a second.
Uh-oh.
Do you know the name of the skin?
Do I?
Do you know the name of the skin in City of Heroes? You can just Google it.
I'm loading City Heroes right now.
Oh.
Oh, I'm loading City Heroes right now too. I was just gonna make a.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, I can't run City Heroes on this one because this computer thinks I have an extra monitor and I don't. And it's opening up in the window I don't have.
Titan weapon.
If I was on the upstairs computer, I could do it.
All right, do you remember the name of the Titan weapon? There's the razor sword, the
It's
Minotaur axe, the fusion hammer,
the large energy swords.
smasher, purgatory sword, demon axe, giant spatula with sword stabbed through it, sword.
Yeah, well, you can share you can probably share your City Heroes window.
I don't know how to do that. The plasma sword.
Maybe.
The plasma.
They're basically like giant laps.
Or the PXI7 or PX17 and Supernova.
Maybe.
It's like got a big old long handle and then it has an energy blade projection.
Yeah. Maybe that one.
That one looks like a blade. And then there's another one that's next to that, which is the VK99 Event Horizon.
You
like
should Google it when he the one that he's looking up.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of those two. I think it's the first one. I think it's the PX1 TX17N Supernova.
Accidentally used my brain. Sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know.
Harker, how do you straighten wire?
What?
How do you straighten wire?
Pliers.
Terrible. You see that guy do it with a drill?
Straighten wire?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
DX.
No.
Yeah. Those don't look like it.
I
That's-
think that
yeah,
would
it didn't
split
come
the
up right.
wire up quite a bit.
I mean, these things I don't know, but he had a battery drill and he straightened this wire with it.
I'm not sure how that works, but I probably don't recommend.
Give me a
He
second.
chucked it in
I
the
got this.
front of the drill, and clamped the other end in a clamp, and he run the drill.
Ah.
It
That
came
one
out
there?
straight.
If I know.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Okay.
I like that one.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
All right.
I use both the Titans those energy swords for different variations of the costume. So that one works good. I like that one. That's a big cleaver, energy cleaver. I like it. I just knocked stuff on the floor. So what? All right. Now let's do some test fitting on. We're going to need to do some cleanup
All right.
on the.
I gotta make a phone call real quick, but I'll keep modeling stuff while I'm on the phone. Just gonna mute myself.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Bust coasters. Wait, what?
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who's going to call? Do, 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 do.
You know what that reminds me? I need to look something up real fast.
Is it about ghosts?
You know, we should talk about cannons while he can hear us, but he can't respond.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Ain't afraid of no goat.
Did you say goat?
Yeah. Although they could definitely be frightening.
The worst part is if you leave your vehicle out when there's free range goats about, they see the reflection and ram your vehicle.
No shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Not very smart.
Occur quite a bit of damage from on your vehicle from a goat, especially as thin as the sheet metal on modern vehicles are.
Yeah, but not as much as from a moose.
Oh,
no,
God.
the moose will try to impregnate your car.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Or land on it during a bull, two bulls fighting. Saw a video of that the other day. The wife is like, get them away from the vehicles. How the hell am I going to get them away from the vehicle?
Yeah.
Giant bull moose. What am I supposed to do?
Go out there and die? No.
And he was like, I wish they'd get away from my truck. And they land on his truck.
Yeah, I saw that one. They they land like in the bed and stuff, or one of them does.
Oh yeah, they crush that bedside.
There's like two cars, and they both get like jacked up, right?
Yep.
Well,
you might have sent that to me, actually.
I might have.
you know what the plan is, right?
Not to fool with a moose, unless you got it's moose season and you got a big enough rifle.
The plan is don't die.
All right.
Are you already done with your phone call?
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
I have impeccable timing. I caught them right in the middle of dinner.
Good. Dinner
Well, I hear that's a thing that people do.
at 8 o'clock at night?
It's not 8 there.
Yeah, but they live over here by me, right?
No.
Oh. I guess you wasn't calling Ghostbusters after all.
Nope. That would have been a different family member.
Oh, it would have been me, huh? Oh. Yo.
That's
So much care and love from the community.
Is it your birthday too?
Yeah, pretty quick. My birthday is coming up.
Well, happy birthday.
Please, man.
If I know when it is, I'll give you a call.
My greatest birthday wish is for no one to wish me a happy birthday. And
All right.
last year I only got 2.
Why is that your greatest wish?
I just don't like it.
You don't like compliments either.
No, I don't really. I really don't.
If you notice, when I thanked him for on Sunday for contributing to the giveaway, he
Yeah, and the funny thing is, we had just talked about that.
I know.
I used to be like that, and then I had to learn to accept it.
I'm still horrible about it. And I will still tease people about it too. That's how
I think you're doing a great job.
That's how I cope. Make other people feel comfortable.
By torturing others.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've just never looked. If we want to be like painfully painfully honest about this, it has to do with my family and how I was raised.
Don, you got the Reaper in, right?
Yeah, I tagged you in the thank you post.
I didn't see it. Huh.
Is that why you never liked it? You insufferable bastard.
No, I didn't see it. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not into thoughts. What now? What was the question?
Did you like it?
Don,
I guess not.
Yeah,
Sure.
he liked it.
Sorry, hang on. Give me a second.
He was telling me how much he liked it. He said it was really good. He was bragging about it. He said, "I just got this from Harker, and it's so good."
Mm-hmm.
And I told him that he sucked.
Wow.
Yeah, because I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable by giving him a compliment,
You're talking about
Tell
me?
telling him that it was good.
Talking about me, not complimenting me.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you either.
Oh.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, I totally know how great I am at shit. So it doesn't matter.
I also didn't want to feed your ego in case your head got too big and you fell over.
Oh, it's gigantic. I already know how.
Just to make everybody's ego's good, y'all suck.
I'm absolutely a bad bitch when it comes to it.
Yeah, that was like the third thing Harker ever told me ever was that he's got an ego that's runs rampant and unchecked.
Yeah, I know that where I stand. Not a problem. I'm not humble. Perfectly fine with that. So what'd you think, Don? What?
It is very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, like, very nice.
Yeah?
A lot better than the Doom you sent me, but not to diminish the Doom, because the Doom is also very nice. I think I can, like, feel your progression as you've gotten better since then.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Okay.
What episode are we on?
It is,
This is 39 on Thursday.
Hank Solo said taters.
Taters.
Name with L said hi, everybody. Yeah, taters. Isn't that what you usually say when you say goodbye? Did he just pop in and pop out?
He commented before the streaming started. That's like an hour and a half before it started.
I really like the material.
Retro carded Hercules leg removable at the hip. Are they? Name
No.
with L asks. No.
They're hard plastic hips, unfortunately.
Hank Solo says maybe. And Name with Hell said, heard the guy who created the Max hates compliments also.
Oh, same Keith.
very.
You know,
Yeah, the material is very. Is that like a pleather?
It is. It's some kind of pleather. I found it on clearance, so I can't get more of it. I definitely wish I was able to get some more of it because it was fantastic. I'd like to have one of those for myself because I went ahead and bought another one of those skeletons because I want one of those Reapers too because I was really happy with how that one came out. So I want to make one for myself. I like the bones came out really good. They match that skull pretty good. I like that skull a lot too.
That foot peg is good. Seal
Big
filled.
Don locked up.
Yep. Now let's brag about him while he's frozen.
You know that Hellboy jacket he made?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
He's made so many cool things for me. Like that.
And he made that Space Ghost cape. It fit perfectly.
Oh, nice.
He made this really cool lab coat for the lizard I got from him. It's awesome.
Nice.
He's made some killer prom capes for me too.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're dope.
I sent them off the last one off to with my buddy that does the vinyl graphics. He was up here last week. He's gonna put the P logos on for me. Oh, it reminds me. I need to get the vector graphics set up for Collector Express for Ryan to make Gary a shirt.
Is he coming back?
I don't know. We
You're just gonna have to rewatch it and hear us talk so nice about him.
Ryan's
And
back.
you know, happy birthday to Don. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Dom.
Happy birthday to Don.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
From Channel 4 with a big old dinosaur.
Yeah, let me know when you get your other bike set up for on eBay. I'll update the links and I'll put another channel post, community post.
You're gonna get a copyright hit because we sang happy birthday.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Hope not.
How does somebody actually have the copyright to that?
That's why restaurants couldn't sing it.
That's insane.
Yeah. It may be in public domain now, but I don't want to take.
Well,
I wouldn't want to take a chance, but too late now.
The copyright to the happy birthday song.
The original family owned it for decades.
That's so bonkers to me. Jesus.
all right. Wikipedia says the Happy Birthday to You, the song is in the public domain in the United States and the European Union. Porter Campbell Music had previously claimed copyright on the song in the U.S.
Weird.
Oh, I did.
So I guess now it's.
I did do a little bit of reading up on the copyright owners of Solar, Torok, and Magnus, the robot fighter.
Oh, yeah?
Or they were Gold Key comic characters. They were licensed to Valiant back in the 90s. Then they've been published a few different things, but the Gold Key, then it reverted back to Gold Key. Gold Key was bought out by a couple companies, and it's what was let me find it here. See, try to find it. I think it's Comic Vine I had it on here. Come on.
So according to Wikipedia, we should be safe.
Oh, good. The gold key characters, Magnus, Solar, Toolrock, had always belonged to Western Publishing. Later, Golden Books Family Entertainment until they were acquired by Classic Media in 2001. 2012, Classic Media was then bought by DreamWorks Classics. DreamWorks Classics currently owns those 3 characters. So, what? Oh, we lost Harker too.
What?
Yeah.
We're dropping like flies tonight. What's going on?
All right, and Don is still having trouble connecting.
Did he ever get back?
Well, he just tried to reconnect and it's speeding.
Oh.
Nope, he dropped it again. Oh, got Bobcat Studios. Hey, Steven. Now, pick up the right bike. Oh, help. That's the one that hadn't worked yet. I was like, why is it still tight? I have not sanded that one yet.
Does make a difference.
Where's everybody going?
Yeah, our lights flashed over here because it's apparently really windy outside, and it might rain, which is really crazy.
Well, isn't the power grid in Texas also kind of not great?
Oh yeah, that's thanks to our wonderful governor, the real champion of the power grid here.
Oh, what's going on?
We are the champions, my friend.
Nice and warm in my house this evening.
This side's wanting to pinch for some reason. Come on. Yeah, take some more off of it. I know it don't affect anything, but I've been like taking my needle little pliers and yanking out the support structures outside the body.
Yeah.
Just because I know it's in there, and I'm easily hyper focused on stuff. It don't matter.
It makes you happy. Makes you happy. Take it out of there.
It won't come out. That's home. There.
Likes it in there. It's cozy.
Don is still having issues trying to connect. Go.
Oh, on F Movies, it says that Blue Beetle is HD. It's not.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's wrong. There he is. Now you're back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mention name by name.
I did a restart.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
That's what it did. Make everything all better. So what did I miss?
We talked
Nothing.
about you.
Maybe we talked about you a little bit or a lot. Probably gonna have to rewatch it to see, or not, or not.
I wish I had tried like that.
Okay. I think this one need handlebars. I had somebody comment on the video, like asking, like, is there going to be another opportunity to buy the bike? They're only going to do one more, and that's all.
One more again.
One more chance. Y'all don't get. Oh, Sector 2813, evening fellas. Bowcat Studios trying to figure out what. Ah, can't see it on the 22.
I can read.
My eyes are too bad. Gotta make it bigger. Trying to figure out what Rocket Raccoon figure I should get. I'm looking for the one that would fit my comic shelf. They released the comic Build-A-Figure twice. Once as a Build-A-Figure, and they released it again in the box set, which both are hard to get. So I don't know if that helps.
Didn't he come with Gamora in the Marvel Select?
Yeah, what's the Select one look like?
Oh, I don't have the Select one. It might be a good option.
Yeah, that was my favorite, was the Select one.
The bike is not on eBay yet, but is that where you're going to post again, or?
I don't know. They took like a huge chunk of. They took 22% of the sales price. So when you take 22% of it, and then figure, another 20. So like about 50% of the total cost that I would have made is material cost and then eBay fees. So I don't know. I have feelings about it that I need to resolve before I decide what I'm gonna do.
What's that new one called? Whatnot? I don't think they take as much.
I may look into
I know Etsy didn't used to take that much, but they do now.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, Etsy's getting pretty bad about their fees.
22% is that's unacceptable.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it'd be such
I've been selling a lot on eBay just to get rid of stuff, and they are taking a massive chunk, but it's just so much easier.
Yeah, I mean it is, but
it might be best to.
But also, screw that.
Yeah.
Sector 2813 said, "This is just you set your price and sell on Instagram, and we can set you up that way. We can all promote it there."
Trying to sell it through the Facebook as well.
Yeah. Well, and if I'm gonna sell stuff, it probably won't be the bike. It's just gonna be a very, very limited thing because I can't make enough to justify it. The amount of printing time that it takes.
Oh, there's a ton of printing time on that thing. So what you told us, it's
Excessive.
Well, Well, let's put it in perspective. I can print heads, and even if I sold the heads for $10 a piece, I can print like 10 heads on a plate, and that'll take 3 hours. And one bike takes a week to print. All right, so in 3 hours, my 10 heads will give me a net profit that is more than a week's worth of printing a bike.
That's crazy.
Oh, a lot more.
What's crazy is that there wasn't a bid war for that thing.
I cannot believe that. Especially as being watchers on that thing.
Yeah, it had like 50 some watchers on it. But like I said, it's fine. It is what it is.
But it just made no sense not to have.
It just doesn't feel that way, though.
Well, I know how it feels.
22% just. Yep. It just seems
a lot.
Really,
it's a lot. I don't know.
I didn't really think it was that much, but maybe I'm getting railroaded for that much too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they took a chunk when I sold that last Prime custom. They took what is it? Say about 50 over $50 for it.
Yeah, that's hard to swallow when all the work's yours and they just listed it.
Yep.
It really is hard to swallow. It really, I mean, it. But you know that is the reason I don't eBay sell anything, is because of the fees that they take out. It is not fair, and they are very buyer driven. The buyer will always win. It doesn't matter what happened.
The buyer ham-fist and break stuff, and they will side with the buyer.
Well, they've been siding with the seller lately. Like I've had a few people contest shit, and like I've had 2 people try to like screw me, and they like deleted their accounts and tried to like force refunds and stuff, and both PayPal and eBay were like, nope, that ain't happening. So usually, like back in the day, they would say hell no, and I would get hosed. But they instead
get hosed.
I get the money.
Yeah, but you know, they were doing shady stuff. They deleted accounts and stuff. The guy that fought me in one used my pictures that I uploaded to eBay for his complaint. And I told eBay, I was like, man, he's using the pictures that I uploaded. If you go to the thing and look, it's the same pictures. He don't have a leg to stand on. Apparently he does.
Yeah, I had one person do the same thing. He well, sort of. He said that there was damage to the card on one of the Batman animated series, and you know, I had put no refunds as is. I took 12 or so pictures of the thing, and I was very, very, very like I showed all of the damage on every single piece, and in the description I said, see pictures for exact item, and eBay put in, like, they went to the description and they said in the description, seller states to see see pictures for exact item. This was covered, and it stands, no refunds. So they definitely sided with me. So it was like no big deal. So the guy was, and then he was like sending me messages like, well, you need to at least like send me, you need to PayPal me like half off. And then like eBay jumped in and was like, you can't say the words like PayPal in messages. Like they were like strict about it and shit. Like in the like messages, like where you because it's more like it's no longer like a back and forth messages. It's like kind of like you talk on like a it's like kind of like an instant message thing.
They don't want you making side deals either outside of eBay.
Yeah,
so
precisely.
they can get their fees.
So they can get their enormous cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're enormous.
So you can't put emails in messages.
Yeah, or say the words like Instagram or Facebook. You can't like say anything like that, or they'll ding you. So, they're real strict on stuff like that. So when you say like the word like PayPal, they jump on it. And the guy was like, "You need to send me half off of it." And this is like $150 figure too. It was a gray ghost, and the card was damn near mint anyway. So he was literally just being a dick shit, honestly. So he was just trying his hardest to get it for like half off or something. It's just not gonna happen. He didn't get his way, so awesome.
This is not the way.
So
This is not the way.
I guess I got lucky. They sided with me then.
Just like YouTube, they don't care about the you.
No.
Oh, I got lucky.
I think after washing and prepping, this one's almost ready for paint.
Nice.
And
The shoulders turned out well. They got movement now on here.
oh, cool.
Made pegs on them so they fit on.
Wait. Did I hear you correctly? Prepping?
What?
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what he did either.
Did you say prepping?
Oh yeah, prepping. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard these guys on this channel do that.
A little.
I don't know about none of that.
I don't know, man.
Prep.
I've been told I don't do any kind of prep work before, so.
Doomsday prepping,
What
maybe.
you see me doing this right here? This is just sanding stuff. It's all for show. Oh, we got
Not on this show, bro.
we got some comments. Let me get you on those real quick. Jokus, how can I get into design and make action figures? Like know myself. There's a lot of like big timers out there. Like really you can do a startup now. You Kickstarters if you got any kind of design ability where you can model and design figures, or working with a team, you can kickstart your own line.
Yeah, I would be interested. Like, that would be interesting to find out.
Yeah,
That'd be-
definitely would be interesting to find out like a process on that. Maybe it's something we can venture on later on. And I looked at the raccoon figures and I didn't like it. The fact that the legs weren't articulated. Yeah, the Marvel Legends Rocket Raccoon comic one, the lower body is static.
like the shape.
Juan's Toys and Bricks. Your figure should be arriving tomorrow. I got them shipped out this week. The tracking said Friday, so I meant to send the tracking numbers to everybody. Been busy.
I have seen somebody use a head sculpt, a cast of a comic Rocket Raccoon on the new body because it looks a lot more like the comic, and they just repainted it, and it has like I think it has articulation on the legs.
Oh yeah, the new Guardians 3 one.
Right. So
that would be a good upgrade for
that
this.
would be a really good option. So you could just do like a little bit of repainting and try to find a head sculpt for it, and that would be great. As a matter of fact,
now I want one of those now.
Now I want one of those too. That's a really good idea. I honestly, I might just be making that up in my head. Maybe I hadn't seen that. I don't know. My brain doesn't work right. I take PTSD meds that
Different doesn't mean not right. But, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I take PTSD meds that really screw up my memory. So that just might be something that I'm thinking of.
We got neurodivergent is just a different type of thinking.
You're not wrong. That is something that I have.
I like the Dave acronym.
Yeah.
That is something that I've been diagnosed with.
You got diagnosed with Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Which I like that a lot more.
I think it's more accurate.
Oh, it's a hell of a lot more accurate.
What did it stand for? Dopamine deficiency, attention. You guys are supposed to help me out here, right?
I ain't never heard it before, so I'm following along with you.
Well, I have Dave, and that's been too long ago for me to remember.
I gotta look it up.
Sounds like I'm sending a lenticular screen.
Yeah, it does. Let's see. When did I send that to you? Here it is.
Find a new name for ADHD.
Nope. Dopamine, attention, variability, executive dysfunction.
There you go.
Dysfunction.
Yeah, that's what the guy on Instagram said.
So Dave, yes.
Yeah. How much of a point do you want on this thing? Big old energy spatula. Do you want this to have a curve to it, or do you want it to be angled?
I think angled.
Put a curve on it? Okay. Like that?
Angled. Not curved.
Angler. So like a fishing rod.
Yeah. just being a smart aleck. Is that pointy enough, or do you want more pointy?
I think it needs to be longer.
Longer. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Probably needs a longer handle.
Yeah.
Nope, you get the stubby.
One hand that bitch.
Half-handed. Carry it in your teeth.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. That's a 13-hour print.
Oh.
Oof.
I'll be right back.
Hopefully not in 13 hours.
We'll be back in 13 hours.
Two hours later.
Gross.
Hey, look at that. Gray on the one side,
Oop.
red on the other side.
Awesome.
Right. Gray thread. Red. Red thread.
Yep.
I know. You're very, very impressed.
What? I'm very what now?
You're very impressed.
Yeah.
I am. You're
I love
impressive.
I think it looks awesome. Much as to your dismay, I really like it. I think you did a great job.
I think you're super impressive. I think you do great work. And happy birthday.
Fucking hell.
Just all of it. Just all of it.
Happy birthday. Anytime I say that, I always think of like the Frosty the Snowman. He puts the hat on. When you put the hat on, it's Frosty. Happy birthday.
Well, then my wife knows when my birthday is. So.
I am Iron Man.
Hey, what does the shirt say?
Collector Express family.
Yeah, that's right.
All righty.
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you were
Drink.
gone?
Drank too much water. Actually, I probably drank an appropriate amount of water for as hot as it is.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
say if you drink too much water, you drown. So I don't think you drink too much.
Well, you can also get drunk if you drink too much water, and I'm not drunk, so. You know what I discovered today?
That's it.
I was going to eat some breakfast, but I didn't have a whole lot of time this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I put one of those string cheese things in my pocket. Right? Went to work.
Okay.
But as soon as I got to work, I was busy all day. Forgot it was in my pocket. And then, after work, I realized that I hadn't eaten any lunch. Because it was a busy day. and I found my string cheese in my pocket.
Did it melt in your pocket?
It got warm. I was like, it's probably all right, and so I ate it anyway. They taste better after you had them in the pocket all day.
Oh, absolutely.
Pocket cheese.
Pocket cheese.
That's how
Yeah.
you know.
I'm gonna hit the veto button on that one.
Pocket cheese.
You're gonna have to do what?
Come on
I'm
down
gonna
to
hit the veto button on that one.
Veto
The veto
pocket
button.
cheese?
Yeah, no pocket cheese.
Oh, it was good. It was
Have
in
you
the
ever
plastic
had
wrapper all
pocket
day.
cheese? Have you ever had pocket cheese, Don?
Yes.
No, you haven't. Or you wouldn't be saying that.
Actually, I have. When I was younger, in my younger days, I had a similar experience. Living in a trailer park, had that in my pocket all day. Found it when I finally got home, and I was like, "Oh, it's yay cheese!"
All right.
And it was delicious.
No yay cheese.
Okay.
It
This is
wasn't.
ready to be washed up and primer coated.
I thought it tasted better than they usually taste.
Was it extra salty for you?
A little bit salty, yeah.
Get everything.
Yeah, I dropped it.
All right. If you somehow manage to break that by throwing it on the concrete, I
It's not,
want photographic evidence before I print you another one because it's going to take me a week.
He's like O.J. Simpson in that Naked Gun movie when he was catching the babies.
yeah, and we'll set that one to the side. Get the other one. This one's close. This is the one I had on the video. One thing, it's got enough flex where it is, where it's not scary, but I'd almost suggest putting like a little U-groove if you were going to do it again. I mean, I'm not suggesting making any changes to it, but hindsight, I think it would have been easier to pull the wheels out when you change your LED batteries. Less scary. I know it flexes fine. It's just me.
Makes you nervous.
Yes, because I'm ham-fisted and I can break stuff easily.
Uh-huh. All right, how's that looking? You like that?
Let me pull you up full screen. Sort of. I like it.
Pull up the picture and see if I can look at the pommel. Pommel's just a big old chunk.
Yeah, some of the game models aren't super detailed on City Heroes. It's
No, they're not.
Pretty old game. Kind of happens.
yeah, but it's still around, still kicking.
Oh yeah. NC Soft's not after them, so they'll all let it die.
So aliens are real, huh, guys?
Yeah.
What,
Sure,
what
why
is
not?
it? What is this about aliens are real? Keep hearing about it.
They've been testifying in Congress about the UFO stuff. Saying, yeah, they're real.
They met a living one.
I don't know.
Sure, why
I've
not?
I've had suspicions before of meeting some people, but that kid ain't right.
What was it on Men in Black? Michael Jackson and Dennis Rodman.
No, Michael Jackson was just an agent. I think Dennis Rodman might have been an alien.
No. I think Michael Jackson was an alien who wanted to be an agent.
Oh, was he? Oh, that's right. That's right. He wanted to be like Agent M or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that. I got one of the black bodies where you've made some changes. You don't have the drainage hose on the bottom. You just got one big one on top, and it's the hole's bigger. I can get in there with my needle nose in there a little better.
Giggity.
Yeah. I learned stuff on the way. I do learn stuff.
I like to say I do. But there's no way to know for sure.
Is any of the stuff that you're pulling out the inside of that, does any of that still have any stickiness to it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm afraid of that.
So are you making a final determination on that resin, whether it's good or not?
It should be fully cured when it comes off the machine, but if it still has residue on it, what I need to do is I need to buy a ultrasonic cleaner and put isopropyl alcohol in that and get a big enough one to put large things in there. Except that I'm not going to print large stuff anymore. So I don't need to do that.
How much are those cleaners?
Well, let me find out.
$50?
No.
Probably not for a large one.
Are we talking walk-in?
Yeah, I want to be able to walk into it and take an ultrasonic shower.
Shower.
I mean, that alcohol might hurt the eyeballs a little bit, you know. And I hear you're not supposed to breathe that stuff in, but
you're not. Yeah, it's going to be your lungs that do you in.
it also eats away the membrane in your nose and.
Oh yeah, it would be bad for you. Let's see. You probably need a 2-liter machine, I think. Don't you think?
I don't know.
About a 2-liter machine to submerge one of those.
Man, ask me about sewing.
I guess they're not as expensive as I thought.
But
What's the run?
2-liter machine is only it's only like $70.
Oh wow.
also, I wasn't too far off. Nice.
They might should have priced this right. I thought about it. It's like said $51.
3-liter machine is $93.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
The littlest things can be very humorous sometimes. I was rinsing out the inside. I put some some water in it. And we got the drainage hole in the back. It was like pooping out the back.
Peeing out the water.
Yeah, it's peeing out the back.
Ooh.
How fancy do you want this handle? You want it fancied up, or you just want it plain?
Plain's fine.
Go to red first pleasure.
All right, that's plain.
The grip would be basically like a flat black, like a flat black or something like that.
Yeah.
So you don't want, it won't need to be too detailed. Hmm. Is it going to be more detailed now?
More detailed than just a shaft with no details at all.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to just give you the shaft.
I appreciate that.
We're gonna do a little bit better than that. Not much. I'm gonna keep it real simple, but
She got the gold mine, and I got the shaft.
Oh, the old kiss method, huh?
we're just gonna make it ribbed. A ribbed shaft.
He's going ultrasonic.
Super sonic.
I shouldn't keep putting these pliers away, but I just can't help it.
You don't put them back where you normally have them, though. That'd be when you like, where the hell's my pliers? That's the way I am usually. It's like, just have that tool in my hand.
Did I send you that video of that guy that lost his broom because he put it under his armpit?
No, you didn't. Well,
He has his broom and he sweeps it up into a pile and he puts it under his armpit to get the dustpan. And then he starts looking around and he can't find his broom. I'm like, oh, man.
One of these days, I'm going to be doing details like this, and I'm going to pre-record it and then loop it, so that it just looks like I'm doing it forever.
yeah.
And wait and see until somebody notices how long it just keeps going.
Or you can be playing that in the background when you talk to us. And
Yeah,
Speaking of background, we got the music going.
it's going.
yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, I can't. That's weird.
You gotta pay for the music.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
What
No.
a cool.
It costs
Much
extra.
just like them eBay fees, right?
What?
You got to pay
Oh,
for the music. It's one of the fees, like the eBay has.
Very
Uh-huh.
light.
Yeah.
Very low. All right. There we go. I got the head mounted. Let's see. Oh, I gotta fix this.
You know, 22% is kind of a wild percent because that's how much money is taken out of my paycheck every pay period.
For some reason, I'm having the hardest time understanding Don tonight.
How about now? Is that better?
That's a little better.
I don't know. Just a second. Let me get a potato out of my ear.
I said 22% is a wild percentage, a wild exact percentage, because that's exactly the percentage taken out of my paycheck every pay period.
Yeah.
Coinky dink.
Yeah, it was a lie. I used to sell stuff on there. I didn't remember it taking that much out of there.
They're definitely taking more.
Sector, this is the head for Darkness from the movie Legend.
That looks nice. I mean, he had big horns, but I don't remember him being that big.
I have no idea. I don't remember. Just play it a little bit. There we go.
So I got commissioned to do my first article of clothing for human-sized stuff.
Oh,
No, they're legit. They're that gigantic. Fuck.
what kind of human clothing?
It's basically a swimsuit, but it's a costume for like figure skaters / type deal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with the marching band or something like that.
That has got to be a huge Darkness. How big is that thing, you think? If that shelf is
Marvel
about
Legend size.
no, that shelf has got to be what, about 12, at least a foot, right?
Full screen. Can you make it bigger?
Oh, 20 inches.
If yours not 22 inches.
Oh, but jeez. Well, that's the caption said 20 inches. Well, if those 6-inch figures, that's not, because that'd be 12.
I wouldn't think it'd be that cold in hell.
18.
See, I'm doing a
Well, there are different
smaller-
layers.
I'm
right?
doing a smaller version on a Mythic Legions body.
I guess for people that live in Texas, that would send them to the colder part of hell. Because that'd be more torture to them. Make it really cold.
Nah, they just give them more of the same. All right, that's pretty simple texture on the handle.
I like it.
Nice, simple, kind of techy. Not too
I
fancy.
haven't repainted mine, but I've extended the bracers or gloves or whatever to lengthen the arms to kind of. I needed to make this body bigger because the head is, big. And I did a lot of work on the legs to get them like this. I need to paint them and probably do a little more fill-in work to get this, and it also made them taller. It was a pain in the ass to get this like this. It was massive.
You get what, like
pain.
what?
To get the legs like this, I had to do it out of two boots, two Mythic Legion boots like this, to get the the beast like boots, or like the legs where they kick back and have the hooves. Very difficult.
Here's what Andor ended up looking like.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Think of it glowing in the dark green.
Nice.
I gave it a hex pattern for the base and varied the heights of each of the hexes.
All right, good sir. Those capes are done.
Thank you, sir.
Oh man.
And then this part comes off so that it's interchangeable in case you decide you want a different thing in the display.
Nice.
And then this part comes off so you can put a LED thing in the inside there.
Sector 2813 said the legs look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool making the cities interchangeable. In case you want to do like different cities for like later on for
Different
Brainiac.
planets. Yeah.
Oh wow. I got the peg so tight in there that the ball joint came off at the neck before the peg came out. Awesome.
Mm-mm.
So this is that globe thing that you see in the beginning of the Superman movie. This is like the Hall of Justice over here.
Yeah.
This is like the top of the Daily Planet. Here, throw a bunch of stuff in there.
Very cool.
Is this a pet project for yourself?
And then I made a 1960s freeze ray.
That's cool. I saw that.
That's
Yeah,
all that on the prints.
Printed out, and it looks real good in under black light because it all lights up blue.
Is that a pet project for you?
No, that's for Schecter.
Those
281
doors
tree.
turned out badass. Okay.
I need to get them in the mail.
Oh, that's why it locked up on when I was fitting the other swing arm. When I was test fitting, it was kind of getting a suction lock. I couldn't hardly get it out.
Mm-hmm.
On the gray ones, on the black one, you got the drainage hole inside there, and on the bottom.
Oh, and on the gray one, I don't.
Yeah. So when I was test fitting, it was getting locked in place. So I might go ahead and just drill a hole that where it won't get stuck. Yeah, but that's why it's freeing up easier. Nice. At least I figured it out. Cool. Never mind, just sent me a picture of they're doing another update to a previous figure. Or they're giving us a Winter Soldier Black Widow with long hair.
Yeah. I'm
Looks
so
good.
excited for that. I'm definitely getting a couple of those.
Remember when that first one came out, she was a hard to get figure. They were in the same mindset too. McFarlane was for a long time. That female figures don't sell, so we don't make them.
Oh, really?
Hasbro was like
I
that.
wasn't collecting back then.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I first really started collecting.
That's why Puck was such a hard to get Build-A-Figure. They took one of the Emma Frost figures out of the case and replaced it with another Wolverine.
Huh.
Wolverine sells better than the stores. This is going to comic shops, you dumbasses. It's a comic shop exclusive.
Oh, and it had Puck parts?
The Emma Frost came with the main body. And she was
And
one
they
per
made
case.
it a comic shop exclusive?
Yeah, the Puck Wave, yeah, that was a comic shop exclusive.
So the places that don't have many comic shops, fucked.
Yep.
Wow.
It was already hard to get because it was going to be a comic shop exclusive. Is previews exclusive.
Wow.
So then they pulled one of the Emmas out of the case, and you got 3 Wolverines, 2 Cyclops, 2 Sabretooths, 1 Emma Frost. And Emma Frost came with the main body. So you've got doubles, if not triples, of Build-A-Figure parts, but one body.
No, thank you.
It's Hasbro for you.
Hasbro Logic.
Yep. Then it's supposed to run change, and we were supposed to get the Phoenix Cyclops, the white and green suit Rogue.
Did that Phoenix Cyclops ever happen?
No, but some of them got out of the factory, and they're like super rare. It's like the silver shirt, Luke Cage from Toy Biz. Just factory samples got out.
Oh.
My phone is getting blown up tonight.
Maybe they're done with dinner. I say that, boy. Maybe they're done with dinner.
Could be. Okay, we got that goes in there.
Look at the time. It's almost time to go.
What?
When?
Dave? Where? Why? What's going on? 62813 at Canon, looking great. Well,
What? My electricity sign?
I assume it's like the Candor.
Probably.
That's what I'm going to guess.
Probably. I need to finish printing Harker's wings. And then I was going to switch it out for those should finish sometime tonight.
What about you already finished the moon symbol, yeah?
Nope, forgot all about it.
Oh. I thought you
I
already
don't know where it
made
went. I made it. I don't know where it's at.
Oh.
You're supposed to remember what I called stuff that you want me to.
It's next to that sheet of paper that you had the list on.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw you make it.
I did. I made it on the stream. Or after the stream. I'm going to make a diorama. What kind of diorama should I make?
Diorama of Claire parts.
I'm not inspired for that right now.
We look at what about like
Make like a cool fountain.
or a computer center, like a computer terminal, like a techie computer terminal.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like a bat cave.
Bat cave, or like on a starship, or anything like Avengers mansion, like where they do like super high tech stuff. So, nothing super top complicated. Just come up with a super advanced looking computer system right there on the spot right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. All right. First, we got to set the scale.
No.
1-to-1 scale.
Units. We're going to make it imperial. Inches.
Down.
Okay. Seems like it.
Let's see. Inside of a spaceship, we're going to make out 12 inches.
Bought
Make it
some
12 inches tall, and we're gonna make it 24 inches wide.
sounds like a plan.
Seems like that works.
I bought some filler primer. Let's start priming.
Just a second, I gotta go measure myself. I gotta make sure this is gonna fit when I'm done.
What kind of filler primer did you get?
Your shells.
Automotive, Rust-Oleum Automotive.
Okay.
What Home Depot has.
Oh,
No, it's not super exciting sanding and prepping and fitting, but it needs to be done. I'm going to paint these. Gotta be done.
yep. Painting is almost all prep work.
Mm-hmm. Bum, bum, bum.
So I made his eyes gloss black. It's spooky season. Ha 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 ha.
All right. You know that one of your kids has been messing in your toolbox when your measuring tape is gone, but you have a can of Lysol disinfectant spray stuffed in it.
Now I was looking at this body here they have for the Red Skull, and they use a few other figures. That actually was not bad for a base for a Ghost Rider. Because he's already wearing a jacket top. Basically need to sculpt the zipper part and like the pads, like the pleated pads on the top of this jacket goes across. Damaru even has the spikes around the boots, and he has different forearms where you can actually sculpt the bands around his wrist. So that was,
Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do spikes.
Spikes?
Yeah, around the cuff of the boots and on top of the shoulder pads.
What do you, where? Let me see. On you talking on Ghost Rider?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are those spikes small enough?
These are fingernail art spikes, and I actually have some even smaller ones here.
Oh, that's perfect.
I can't really see it.
I will send you a picture.
Can you do me a solid?
And I'll put a Marvel Legends arm in there for reference, for scale for you.
They are 35.9.
We got a fam in the chat.
By 16.2.
I gotta get to the mouse. Same thing, Wong. Hello, fam. We got
family, 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 family.
Come on, mouse. Made a custom ghost rider with the Damaru. Showed y'all a while back. It's a nice buck for ghost rider. Sweet. Yeah.
Which one's Damaru?
For kids, measuring tape equals lightsaber. Damaru.
You say measuring tape equals lightsaber?
Yeah.
My kids have lightsabers. They don't need measuring tapes. We used to go out to the park and sword fight with. I had to get. My kids are brutal. I had to get those motorcycle gloves with the armored knuckles. I would bust me up.
Greetings, Mr. Wonderful. Just coming through to hit the like button and catch the replay. Oh, and everybody else watching, be sure to hit that like button. Of course, measuring tapes are also good at annoying your siblings. Reaching, stealing across the room and smacking them and let it roll back.
It's accurate.
Well, I do believe that's going to be it for me tonight. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Boo, yes.
You got to go where?
The magical place of work. The place we all like to go and that we all have to go. Wonderful world of Oz.
Right now, sort of.
Yeah. My work day starts at 8, so I got a meeting at 9 and another one at 10:30.
Well, I get up at 4 to get a shower, but I don't have to actually be at work until 6. But it's about a 45-minute commute. So,
my commute is like roll out of bed, walk across the living room, sit down at my desk upstairs.
yeah, not mine. Not mine.
No, I do go in the office a couple times a week, but Fridays is a work from home day.
It is nice having a short commute. But my commute's not as short as yours.
Yeah.
But it's only like 5 minutes, so
not too bad.
It's nice.
Yeah, the 45 minutes is not. It's just a lot of it's like 35 mile an hour and 25, and I think the fastest I can go is 55.
Oh, you gotta go through residential areas.
According to the speed limit signs, anyway.
Oof.
I can't drive 55 because they won't let me.
Texas.
I don't like
it. Drive 85.
Yeah, Texas, you like speed limit sign don't mean crap. You still got to stay up with traffic or you die.
Usually the highway traffic is going to be about 75.
Yeah, and roads are optional too. I was driving through Texas one time. We came to like a kind of a slowdown of traffic, and this truck behind me just pulls off the road and starts driving through the ditch.
Yep. Pretty common. Pretty common right there. Ken, did you end up buying more of this resin right here? The clear orange?
Yeah.
I would love to get another one of these flame effects.
I will gladly see you Tuesday for a flame effect today.
Another one of these wheel ones. So I could have one.
So I think I've finally settled on a hoodie for the Scarlet Spider.
Oh yeah.
Going to turn them into Mandarin Spider?
I think it looks good on him.
Red and green.
I think it'll work.
Perfect.
What is it, Spider-Man?
You got to modify it just a little bit.
You got the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, that's Spider. That's Scarlet. I just got out of the bath spider.
No,
That
that's
is,
a
that is
that's
a
Spotty
fancy
Kringle.
bathrobe.
that's a Spotty Kringle.
All right, for real this time. Thank you for letting me come on the stream. I always appreciate it. I like being able to work with you guys.
Oh, we love getting having you on the string too, chit chatting with you and telling you how awesome your work is and how good it is. And
I mean, that's one of the reasons we have you on is because you're so awesome.
but seriously, though,
Did he just leave?
yeah,
That's great.
Wow, rude.
Oh, that's great.
no, we were.
That's excellent.
I actually meant it. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Man, that dang old internet, it's just so wigwam tonight. I don't know what's wrong with it, but
That Don, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's like a true brother.
all right, well, this true brother is gonna head on to bed. I appreciate it as always. I hope you guys have a good rest of the stream.
All right,
Have a good night, my friend.
Yeah, good night, buddy.
Something wrong. I hate Texas traffic. It ranges from 0 to 100 on the highway, and cars literally park on the highway, and cops are scared of highway ways in Texas.
Cops aren't. Well, I guess it depends on where you at, because here in Houston, HPD, they are not scared here in Houston. They drive. HPD drives like
Well, I would assume the traffic stop.
Chargers that have legitimately have superchargers on them.
Well, I would assume he means like the stopping on the freeways with 100-mile-an-hour traffic is what he's getting scared of.
No. They put up cones. Or they'll get on the horn and tell you exit the freeway.
Yeah, the black one I think got more of the heat, a little bit of the heat stuff with it in the mail.
Yeah.
The gray ones held up better in the heat.
The gray ones, I think, have less tenacious resin in them, just slightly. So they're going to be less flexible.
So the forks are less flexible?
Yeah, I know. I ran out.
Okay.
That stuff's like $55 a bottle.
Well, I'm just saying,
Wow.
should I put a groove in the wheels?
No, I wouldn't. They should be flexible enough. I mean, how often are you going to pull it in and out?
Well, yeah. Just when the batteries die. And they died sitting though. If the batteries, if you put the battery in those mini LEDs and you just let it sit, and if it turned off, they'll die. They're not very good lights.
They don't last very long now.
Oh, the LEDs?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's why they come with the battery outside the light.
Yeah, because once you put it in, it doesn't last very long. It's just for a quick show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is I need to remake one that can be wired for LEDs.
I didn't say that.
I'll have to wait till the emotional damage wears off.
The what now?
So I don't have to wait till the emotional damage wears off.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah, that.
Something one, I don't see cops pulling anyone over on highways in Texas, Dallas area. And at first I was afraid, I was petrified driving in Texas, then I became one of the fastest drivers. I thought you were going to do the song.
Yeah.
And going 20 mile per hour with the other cars. At first I was afraid, I was petrified.
I need to get caught up on these orders. That way I can go set up my printer. That way you can just send me the files and I can just start printing, so you don't have to print everything.
Well, it would also, save $8 every time I had to send you stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe we'll get. Do you have a distance blender installed? Harker?
What?
Oh no, I'm no.
I was gonna say it's like might be if I had a 3D printer, it's like might want to be looking into.
I'm no designer like that. No.
Well, I understand like little tweaks and like
around that.
learning how to do like little tweaks and like resizing and stuff.
I need to. And what's silly is I can paint, I can draw, I can sculpt, but I don't know crap when it comes to working my way around digital at all. Like, at all.
Those good.
I'm getting messages from everywhere.
I got we're all in the Discord, so we all got the do.
Yeah.
All right, that one fits good. Get the sheet fit and get it cleaned up.
$25 for a G.I. Joe Storm Shadow and whatever his dog's name is. I forget. Spirit? No, that's not right. What's his dog's name? Timberwolf. Timber. I would have got there eventually.
That's not bad. That was a $45 set when it came out. Where's it at? On Amazon?
No, it was in somebody's shopping cart. Damaged box, good deal, but passed. That was something Wong.
Ah. He found some good deals. Oh, speaking of Snake Eyes, I got my retro card one in this week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I would pick it up and show it to you, but I'm covered with resin dust and it's a black figure. So I'm not doing that.
So bummed I missed out on that.
I thought it was going to get canceled because it got last week. They marked it as delayed. It was supposed to ship last week, and they marked it delayed. Then it came in. It came in with my Multi Origins Fangors from Mattel Creations. Same day. Fun too on your sanding and stuff. Like clean out your sanding dust before you try to fit stuff, because that will make it stick together.
What's funny is I wasn't even thinking, and I could have just taken this stuff and literally put it in my UV curing station that I already have set up in there. I just have to plug it into the power strip, because I have the wash station, the curing station, and the printer in there. They're just not plugged in.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Right.
I got one jerry rigged all up with like a UV grow lamp that I got on sale and some aluminum tape.
Hey, it works. Whatever works.
That's like butter right now.
Big old Tupperware with
Need
a lid for the isopropyl alcohol.
Well, there was a good deal. It was like 160 something, because there was like a $40 off coupon on it from Elgu.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Isn't that?
And I didn't know how good this printer was. And I asked Fred Briggs, formerly known as Geek Mechanics. He's now Jumpgate.
It's which one is it?
Hold on, I'll go.
Is it the Saturn?
No, I'll go find out. Hold on.
Mars?
No.
No, this is Earth. What now?
We were talking about aliens.
Yeah, they're real.
Yeah, I heard that from Congress.
They said they recovered bodies, and some of them were alive.
I haven't seen any of this stuff.
It's nonsense.
It's
like it's a distraction. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, that type of stuff just makes me mad. We need to be working for progress, not for ourselves. You know.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to work for yourself, don't go into government. Go into private industry. So that altruistic people can get into government and we can actually make progress for the human race.
Yeah, what they need to do is kill all their salaries. They were never supposed to have that. They were supposed to have a job outside of Congress. That's supposed to be a part-time job.
Yeah.
Let's see how that worked out.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
It is the Frozen Sonic Mini 4K.
Okay.
And Fred said when he gets his Jupiter, what's the one up from Saturn?
Jupiter.
Yeah, he said when he gets his Jupiter in, he's gonna send me his Saturn.
Nice. That's a nice. That's the one I got. It's nice.
How much is that thing?
Now I'll go. Is it the 8K
Yes.
one?
Yes.
That's a $600 printer, I think.
Jesus Christ. Seriously?
Saturn. Well, I mean, you can. Yeah, 450 to 600 in that range, I think.
So maybe like used, it would be maybe $100 less or so.
Yeah.
God, that's what he's sending me. He sent me this Frozen one. For free. And now he's sending me that one for free.
I'm gonna pull it up now. Something wrong. He sent his Ghost Rider he made on the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, Hexagon.
But
Oh yeah, that is a good body for Ghost Rider.
6.
But I'm going to be printing stuff for him so he doesn't have to send it to me so I can paint it.
Yeah, that looks good.
That is a great body for Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah.
That's a fun. That's
With
a fun head
some,
on there too.
With some spikes, that'd be nice.
Really, you just need to, if you got a little bit, add a little bit of sculpting detail on that chest, and boom. And so add the spikes on. Heck yeah, man, that's awesome. He made that when it first came out. You got a good eye for that already.
Do you have a link for those little spikes that you have?
The teeny tiny ones, I don't have a link for those.
Oh.
I've had those for many, many years ago, way back when I did commission work, and somebody sent me those to do a spike collar around a female character's neck.
Uh-huh. So what are they?
Nail art.
They're nail art.
Nail art?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to
They're nail art accessories.
Okay.
And I'll send you the UPC on the back if that helps you.
Well, no, I'm good. I'll just look for them.
You might be able to type that in though, and it come right up though.
That's true. Yeah. That it won't hurt.
Be $6. Right there. Some nail art accessories.
Oh, you found them?
Yeah.
Let me change the screen
For
here.
the tiny ones?
Huh?
For the really tiny ones?
That's a fingernail right there.
Oh, shoot. Hell yes.
Nail art
Those,
accessories.
I think those are the bigger ones I got. The
Bigger ones?
I got 2 different sizes. I got these. That comes in 3 different colors. Gold,
There you go.
silver, and
Those
There you
are
go.
$12, but
You get all different types of shapes. There you go.
all sorts of crazy stuff.
Okay, this one is ready to be washed up, then primed up. 2 down. Now, let's see.
Dang, how many bikes you got?
Well, not from just for me.
I know. How many you working on?
3.
Ooh, it's a lot of work.
Yep. Yeah, mine got pinched back here somehow.
Oh, really?
Pinch.
Yeah, like the oil pinched or it shrunk or something other around the opening. So I gotta Dremel them out. Since it don't fit. See that's it won't go in.
I did make that an awful tight fit. I didn't want it falling out.
See, it arched. There's a curve here and a curve on the bottom now. That's what I ran into, like on these. As the heat, I guess, got to them.
Yeah.
It's got real gooey looking down here too. I got to sand those off. But still awesome.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't like the weather
Yeah.
when it's hot.
Some like it hot. Resin does not.
Nope. Resin does not.
Flatten this guy back out. What are your tips so far? Do you got any tips on sanding
Do what now?
olds? You got any tips on sanding anything?
Basically, just check your back. See if it's like mine. You can see the curve in the back. Just check your arches back here where it's pinching at. You don't want to insert that sucker in before and try to push it in there. Then it's not going to come back out.
Okay.
I want it to work and see it all the way in. I found too, like drill a hole in the back here in that little cavity. Keeps it from getting like a airlocked, like 5-gallon buckets.
What are you doing about the sides here to make sure that you don't get to lose these lines?
I'm just even pressure side to side, just trying to keep from running them down.
That's what I'm really worried about, because I want to make sure that I keep these edges real sharp.
It don't take much to knock down like the support sprue marks.
Okay.
I just had like a little bit of a plucked chicken look back here where it kind of got gooey.
Yeah. On the parts that are gooey, have you been able to sand it and you can sand some of the goo away?
Oh, it's not gooey at all. It just got gooey in the mail and it re-solidified. And it looks like a plucked chicken right now, just on the belly here.
Yeah, some of mine was gooey. I have managed to get most of it back to like solidified again, but it's still got a little bit of stickiness to it, and I'm hoping that when I sand it, it might pull some of that off.
Yeah, it will, but also If you wipe it down real good with isopropyl alcohol, it should get rid of that sticky. At least
I
that's
did
been
wipe
my
it down pretty good, but I was just worried that it might just be the texture of it now that I'm feeling.
Yeah. Sometimes is it a really smooth spot?
Yes.
Sometimes to me the really smooth spots feel sticky to me, but they're not.
Wow, lost another wrestler. He was pretty young. Bray Wyatt just passed. Oh, Terry Funk died this week. And now Bray Wyatt. He was not even 50 years old. Bray Wyatt, probably in his late 30s, early 40s. If that. How old was Bray Wyatt? 30s? $36. He passed away. That's terrible. I hate to hear that. He's one of the few big men too. Like there's not as many big men wrestlers as there used to be. Terry Funk and Vince's birthday too. It's Vince's birthday. Last time I saw Terry Funk, you would never even known it's Terry Funk. He looked so bad. Steve Mungo McMichaels, you wouldn't recognize him either. He's got like a degenerative disorder. He's not passed already. He wastes away to nothing. He was great back in the 90s when he was like part of the Four Horsemen. WCW, back when I actually watched wrestling. I don't watch wrestling anymore, but back in.
Beautiful.
Crack Cow Mafia.
What's up?
What's up?
That's my youngest nephew. We got family in the house.
Family, 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 family.
It says Terry lived a heck of a life.
Yep.
Really thinking about getting a GR bike.
They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, now that people see us working on them. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell another one at some point in time, but I'm not gonna do it on eBay because I feel like that's 22% is too much to take.
Yep. 100%. That's why I haven't sold anything on eBay in a while. You can understand why people's prices on eBay went up now too.
Yeah, because you can't. That's just ridiculous. The amount that is.
I was checking out Bombus B, some of the stuff they had. They got the Mastermind Creations Ocular Max Autobot cassettes. Really tempting to get those. I got the Decepticons ones. I got Rumble and Frenzy and Ravage. Mastermind Creations has Steel Jaw, Rewind, and Eject for the Autobots now. I didn't get the laser beak because I thought it was too big. They're made to be 1/1 scale, like full size cassettes. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not micro cassettes. They're like full size cassettes.
That's cool.
They're like 1/1. They fit in a cassette case, which worked fine for Rumble and Frenzy and like Ravage, but made Laserbeak way too big.
Yeah, that'd make him pretty big.
Really, the other ones are technically too big too, but better than the Masterpiece ones that they kept them micro cassette size, so they're too small. The official ones. It's either have them too big or have them too small. When it comes to some of them, I'd rather have. Plus, it's really cool with the Rumble and Frenzy. They gave them like motorized pile drivers. They actually then go do 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 do.
That's freaking awesome.
They give like a little this display stand with like the ground busted up. They are pricey though. They're on Bombus B. You can get them cheaper though. They're what was it for Rewind and Eject? They're 65 a piece, and Steel Jaws 70.
Speaking of Bombus B, I just picked up the New Age Soundwave.
Oh, nice.
He's got the little cassettes. Yeah, I'm glad I went with New Age. I think I've given up on Magic Square for most of my stuff because there's so much. There's a lot of paint defects, and they're put together a lot cheaper. There's some stuff that Magic Square just is far superior on as far as design.
I was disappointed with their last Masterpiece Optimus Prime, the Masterpiece scale one.
Mm-hmm.
There's no die cast, it's super light and cheap feeling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the previous one, they've made another one that was Masterpiece scale, but it's more stylized, a little more chunkier. Like I don't really like it. It's more heroic proportions, but today. but it's not as cartoon accurate. So they made one that's more cartoon accurate. It looks great, but you feel it. You just feel so light, and really needed some die cast in them. And plus, they did really flat colors. I'm not crazy about that, and I should have waited because they did a metallic version, like more metallic version afterwards, like they always do.
Yeah, I did the.
And plus, I think they make them too.
I did the Magic Square Optimus, which looks better in robot mode for sure, and I'm glad I did that. He looks a lot better than the New Age, but his transformation is convoluted and just awful, and it scratches him up. So I'll never transform him again.
Yeah.
I did.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I did Hound, which his transformation is kind of there's a lot of sketchy stuff to it in Magic Square. So
Yeah.
that's another one that I'll probably never transform again. There's a lot of bending involved, which
I hate when that's involved.
that's I'm not okay with that.
So you're not a fan of yoga, is what you're saying?
Right.
Not on a very expensive third-party figure.
Right.
I don't do yoga.
I did the Magic Square Mirage. God, what's the Lamborghini? What's the red Lamborghini?
Oh, Sideswipe.
Sideswipe. He's okay. His robot mode looks great. His Lambo mode looks great. He's just not. I don't know. Not a fun transformation. Just pretty bland. I think I would have rather got the New Age Shockwave instead. But the Bumblebee definitely want the Magic Square Bumblebee. That's on its way pretty soon. I just paid for that one. But this was on sale. This is, the Mirage. This was on sale on BBTS for $36. I went ahead and got the translucent one because, Mirage, it made sense. I wish it was the blue translucent, but this is a really fun transformation. It's a really cool robot mode. It's a great vehicle mode. I love this one. This one's great. So I just wish it had a place to put the weapon back here or something. So I just kind of wedge it in there.
Something wrong, Kanan. I think if your bike was highly advertised and stayed on bid longer, it would easily go over 200. In his opinion, it was a long bid, and we all
it was a 10 day. I don't know. Can you go longer than 10 days? I don't know that you can.
I don't know.
But still, eBay shouldn't take 22%. That's
Absolutely. If he got $200 for it, and eBay would have took $50.
Yeah.
Oh, and just rinse my hands off so I can actually show this now. I got my retro snake eyes.
Nice.
This is on the stalker body.
That looks awesome. It sucks I missed out on that. I'm just hoping it hits stores and I'm able to get it.
Ouch. Is that too long?
It's not very likely, but
I hate it when I do that.
Jesus.
Is that too long?
Yep.
I got to think about how I'm going to make this work.
Damn it. Fucking shit won't come off of here.
you want a G1 Tune Optimus Prime, Magic Square Prime is nice looking.
Oh, that's great. That is basically exactly like the small one, but they same build, same everything, except the small one runs into problems with the transformation and rubbing.
So there's hardly any paint on this one. You got
there's paint
orange
on the
orange here, the gray on the forehead, and the blue on the eyes, and the marker lights. That's basically it.
Yeah, there's definitely paint on the small one.
I wish they would have designed the eyes a little different because the eyes are part of the sculpt, so they kind of look a little flat. So I'm so used to seeing the eyes be a separate piece on third-party transformers, where they're an insert. So these look flat in comparison. And they really should have made this, like, put some die cast down the feet. That's the complaint I had with their first one. They don't put enough weight down the bottom of the figure, so it's like they're top heavy.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to figure so I can do some measuring.
Now I got him off the shelf. Now I don't want to over anywhere where I'm going to be sanding.
How long ago did you order that Snake Eyes?
Oh, February, I believe.
Huh?
February, I believe.
February shitballs.
Well, when did you order yours?
Oh, I got canceled.
When did you order?
February. It's probably February, somewhere around there, when it first hit. It got canceled like 2 weeks later. It was already sold out when it got canceled. Whenever it happened, I don't even remember. I just remember being really mad about it. That's all I remember.
Let's see. I think they should be.
My friend ordered like 3 of them, and I tried to get one from him, and he wanted all of them. Like, come on, dude, really? He's like, no, I want all of them. I'm an army build. Like, I'm gonna put different heads on them. An army build. I'm like, army build Snake Eyes? Okay, if you say so.
It is the biggest Snake Eyes so far they've made. The first one was closer to true 1/12 scale, and the other one was about the same height, just a little wider. It was on the beachhead body. That was the Timber 2-pack one. That's on the beachhead body, and this one is on the Stalker body. Even has all Stalker's gear, except for the knife sheath.
Should I make these standing consoles or seated consoles? What do you think?
Yeah.
Because if it's standing, that needs to be about waist height, which would put it at about, for your standard Marvel Legends, it's going to be about.
You have to make less stuff if they're standing. They can stand on your consoles. If you make them seated, you got to make seats.
Yeah, seats. We don't have a good history with saving things named seat.
Depends on how many you're wanting to do, like a full bridge type thing diorama. I would assume like around, if you're going to do like a ship bridge, they have like standing consoles in the back. You'll have your helm and helms and navigation up front. Those are usually seated, or the like on like Star Trek, they usually have two positions up front, helm, and I don't know what the other. I forget what the other one's for.
Navigation. Communication officer.
I don't know. What helm and navigation
Science officer.
The science officer is usually in the back.
Backup helm.
I don't know. I can't remember.
All right. So right now that's sitting at 3 point, almost 4. So that'd be a standing thing. So how tall would it need to be if they were seated?
On Voyager, they only had one up front. And it was like for the helmsman.
Yeah, well, they didn't know who that other guy was.
Yeah.
Or why he was sitting there.
At the time, they were like the fastest ship. The Intrepid at one point was the fastest ship in Starfleet. And they still couldn't get home.
Well, didn't they end up out there as some kind of experiment or something went wrong?
An ancient alien like snatched them up and put them in another part of the galaxy, in another in the Delta Quadrant.
All right, so if they're seated, the bottom of the countertop needs to be of at least 2.7.
The caretaker is the one that snatched them up.
I watched a pretty good.
Bottom. All right, so this is already almost scaled for them to be seated at. So
Yeah,
I didn't really see it as a ship bridge. Because I feel like that would have to be a different shape.
yeah.
You'd want more open space. This is kind of a shallow space.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it needs to be.
I watched a pretty decent amount of Deep Space Nine, and I always wondered why there was always a huge argument about Cisco being the best captain, like out of all of them.
Cisco was the best captain.
You think so?
He is.
He is?
More so than
he started out. He started to show out as a commander. He didn't become captain until later on.
Why? What made him the best?
He was very Kirkish, and
was it his diplomacy? Because he was pretty good.
He was good, and he didn't care to.
I know at some, I remember at some point he like became like a shaman at some point, like pretty weird out there stuff.
Well, he
from the wormhole aliens.
He was the religious leader to the Bajorans because the prophets made him his emissary. The wormhole aliens. He ended up come find out he was conceived by the wormhole aliens. They possessed his mother and had her meet his father to make Cisco. He is the Cisco. Yep. So he is more connected to like Bajor when they find out than what he was.
what they realized.
Yep. He actually becomes a prophet at the end of the series. He goes.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
My
he becomes one of the aliens.
My favorite character was always Jetsia Dax. She was really cool.
And not to mention too, and TNG, Q aggravated the shit out of the TNG crew. He kept coming back and harassed them.
Yeah.
He showed up in Deep Space Nine, and Cisco knocked the shit out of him, and he never came back.
Oh, really?
Picard never hit me. I'm not Picard. Well, he I think one of the things endears Cisco too. He had a lot of tragedy and trauma that's starting out the show. He actually felt it's like people when they made people
made him feel more human.
Made him feel more human. Reginald Barkley. The more flawed the character was, like on the show, the more people would actually really relate with him. Barkley was an absolute genius, but he was socially awkward and couldn't deal with people.
Huh. Well, I mean, I'll take it from you. You're a pretty huge fan, so.
Something wrong. Good to see another fellow wrestling fan, Mr. Fitz. You collect Mattel WWE figures. Okay. I used to be a big fan of, but I just don't watch wrestling anymore. Yeah, I used to, when Star Trek was on Netflix, that's basically all I would watch on Netflix. I'd start over and watch it again.
Yeah, I've been thinking about watching Deep Space Nine from the start.
You have a lot of character growth too on Deep Space Nine, more than so than other shows, Star Trek shows. Nog is a super side character. He's like a side character of a side character. He's a delinquent, nearly illiterate Ferengi child who ends up being a lieutenant in Starfleet at the end of the series.
Really? I remember when I used to install car stereo back in like early 2000s, and I would watch TNG and just all kinds of Star Trek stuff.
TNG,
that's what would come on.
A lot of Star Trek series, like back in those, like the TNG era, a lot of them really didn't start getting good until like season 3. See, TNG season 1 and 2 are like meh. Season 3 it gets really good. Then Deep Space Nine, they were okay. Like when it started, it wasn't as bad as like season 1 and 2 of TNG. But when TNG ended, Michael Dorn came over and they brought Worf to Deep Space Nine.
Right.
And that helped a lot.
What I did really like about Deep Space Nine is they really laid into the sci-fi a lot more. It really felt like they kind of laid into the mysticism of sci-fi, which I really enjoyed.
As much as I love Star Trek, one of the things I hate most about Star Trek are the transporters.
Yeah.
They started out as a cheat. They didn't have the butt in the TOS era. They only came up with that because they couldn't afford to do shuttles for the budget on the show. because it's a technology like they're murder machines. They kill you every time you step in them.
Yeah, you step in one, they tear you apart and throw your everything everywhere and then reassemble it someplace else.
Yeah. And they're basically download. The way the transporter is working, it's like it downloads everything you are, like your memories and everything, into the transporter like buffer, and tears you apart molecule by molecule, reassembles you, and re-downloads your brain and memories into your brain.
Nice. That seems great.
So you basically die every time you step into the transporter.
Yeah.
Sir, would you like to beam me? Would you like to beam you up? Fuck no, send me a shuttle. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Hell no. Sir, you're in danger. We need to beam you up. No, you don't. You need to let my ass die. No, neither of y'all are like Star Wars people. Y'all didn't watch Ahsoka?
Do what now?
No, neither of y'all are really Star Wars people. Y'all didn't watch Ahsoka, huh?
Yeah, but
No, I had
I'll
no
watch it
time.
eventually. But
I liked it a lot. I mean, Star Wars people are really hard to please. They find something wrong with everything.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
I
think
Well,
people,
look, there's two
people
factions.
who
Star
are
Wars now.
hard
We've
to
got-
please are hard to please.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Like I know a crap ton about the lore, the legend stuff, the non-legend stuff, the canon stuff. All over the place. I liked it. I thought it was great. Like a lot of people said that Rosario Dawson, like Ahsoka, was too perfect. To like she didn't have enough flaws to her. Like it's 2 episodes in. Like give some time. I saw flaws. I thought she was really stubborn, just like she was in the cartoon. Holy crap! Exactly like Ahsoka acts. Go figure. It's almost like she did her research. It's almost like the guy who created Ahsoka, Dave Filoni, was the guy that wrote the script. So weird.
Crazy talk.
I'm probably going overboard on sanding this thing. I need to chill. Like pulling every single scratch out of this thing completely.
I mean, when you hit that with a spray primer, it's going to cover up most of that stuff.
I know it is.
The layer lines on that are so fine. that it's not good. You're not gonna see it after you hit it with a spray primer.
Like I took almost every single scratch out of the top. Like it just completely. I don't even know why I'm like going so crazy on the inside of this, because you're definitely not going to see that. So I'm only going to do this upper part. Man, I'm excited for those swords. I'm excited for Claire stuff, dude. That's if you want to do it. I mean, if you tell me you don't want to do it, that's totally fine.
I'll get around to it. I'm not in the mood to do it tonight.
No. I'm not. You don't have to do it anytime soon, man. Like, I'm just excited. Just in general.
You're just excitable.
Yeah, it's just. I watched that anime, and she became a instant favorite, like instant. It's because that anime, they rushed the ending of it because they didn't really. I think because they kind of told them that they're not going to push it into another season, so they kind of rushed the ending of it. But it did have a fundamental ending to the anime. So it's just one season, which is awesome. So it had a freaking conclusion, which is great.
My grandma has a face.
Creepy.
Which is super cool. And she became a favorite so early. And I'm gonna watch some there's like a page by page anime telling of it. Not anime, but manga telling of it. That's really long. It's like 40 hours. I'm gonna watch that, and it's gonna be crazy. But I'm absolutely gonna watch that. Because that's how amazing it is. What I really like about it is, since it's like from the early 2000s, it doesn't have that like weed factor. You know, are you familiar with the term weed?
I can't hear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. It doesn't have that weeb factor. Are you familiar with the term weeb?
No.
So you've seen My Hero Academia? You've seen a bunch of that. Do you know how like on some of that there will be like a girl involved, and there'll be like nosebleeds and like, oh my god, like ridiculous like bullshit like that. That's kind of cringy.
That's what you see that in the high school kind of romance,
right? There's
animes.
There's like none of that kind of crap in it, and that kind of stuff gets annoying to me. That's the only kind of stuff in anime that kind of bugs me. So there's none of that because it's an early 2000s anime. So that's before any of that kind of stuff got popular. So it was
they were doing that kind of stuff though back in the days of Dragon Ball. Master Roshi.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Master Roshi was a pervert and nosebleed.
Popularized it then.
That's it. They've been doing like the nosebleed stuff for like almost the origin of anime.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've only been watching anime since probably
back in the days, like original Dragon Ball. That's like how they actually Yamcha was able to defeat a invisible fighter. They went and got Bulma and Krillin told Krillin told Goku to go get Bulma, bring her to the arena, and while Yamcha was getting his ass kicked by the Invisible Man, he goes gets Bulma, and Bulma, stand here in front of Master Roshi. When watching the ring, when they get in position, he pulls Bulma's top down, and Master Roshi's nose bleeds all over the Invisible Man so he can see him.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I never thought Bulma was like hot.
Yeah.
So that always kind of like, but like if you there's like a series.
The first introduction to Bulma and Master Roshi, like Master Roshi's like, I'll give you my Dragon Ball if I get to see your panties.
That's weird, man.
And beforehand though, like child Goku had actually removed her panties.
That's weird, dude.
Yeah.
There's like a
there's been pervy stuff in like anime forever.
There's like these lists, or not lists, but there's like these graphs of like popularity through the years, and like these graphs that like go up and down, and Bulma was like number one on this graph for like years of like top waifus, and until like Sakura came along and stuff, and of course whoever the girl was from Inuyasha, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, until like she became one.
That's Kagome,
that's right, she was one for a while. Then like even Uravity was one. I'm like, dude, she's like 14 or some shit. Like, are you serious? Like, how is she a waifu? She's like 14, 15.
They
That's
do that
crazy.
with the My Hero Academia girls, and they're all underage.
Yeah, and they like draw them in like bathing suits and shit sometimes. Like, holy crap.
Well, they got the perfect
At least like
character.
in Shield, at least like in Shield Hero, Raphtalia, like she starts out like a little kid and it's like creepy. But then she like, when she levels up, she becomes like 19 or like 20 or something like that. And so like it's not as creepy, but it's still like when she was introduced in the series, she was like 11 or some shit, and it's like still kind of weird. But like there was like one episode where they like sexualized her, sort of like when she was in some hot springs, but that was the only episode where they did that, and apparently that went like off script from, or off like where the manga was, and there was a massive outrage about it. So they like, I think there was like a big thing where they actually changed a bunch of stuff, where they took out some of the sexualization of Raphtalia after that, which is awesome. Which, I mean, it's unneeded, like on a character like that. She was, she's a badass, like, swordsman or swords person. Still say it's swordsman. She's awesome. Like, there didn't need to be any sexualization. It did not always, it has its place depending on the character, but it just doesn't always need to be a thing. There's already like characters in My Hero Academia that fill that role easily, like Mount Lady. There's like one there's like there's a character that has like the abilities that like like make you like fall in love with her or some shit. She's like a seductress.
They killed her off.
Yeah, they certainly freaking did.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's gonna come back to life somehow.
No, they kill when Matt Harker did, and they kill people off. They kill them all.
That's good.
She's been gone in the manga for a while. That was during the.
They certainly don't want to kill off.
And she died a gruesome death. So she was basically beat to death.
Yeah, they don't show it in the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's implied. It's implied because the villains were getting ready to attack her. Then
Something Wong says, notice that's the first time I've heard of that at name Wu. That'd be name withheld. I think Rama is still Champ.
Roman Reigns.
I need to get glasses.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless I blow it up, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Noise. The first time I heard that the name of hell, Roman. Is Roman still champ? The bloodline is broken. He is, but the bloodline is probably going to break up. I don't know. Yeah, Name of Hell, the anime's been freaky from way back. Yeah. Remember when the hot chicks in anime were grown women? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers too.
Oh boy.
All right. On the seat, did you just make modifications to the bike to make it fit?
I just sand it to the back of the seat then.
Sand in the back of the seat?
Just to get rid of the spring marks.
Okay, I think maybe mine.
Is it the back not connecting good?
Nah.
That's just the way mine fits.
Okay.
The front snaps real good, so I don't worry about it.
Yeah, mine's like warped real bad.
How bad?
It's that Texas heat.
Yeah.
Can you bring it up to the camera on the side profile, see how? I can tell you if it's the same as mine. Yeah, solo. Yeah, yours is definitely more than mine.
See, and if I do this, then it kicks up the front. And if I push that down, it kicks up the back. And even if I push this down, it's still got a pretty good gap. So I think I'm just going to have to take some out of this so I can push it all the way down. Because I think it's supposed to sit in there, right?
Yeah, it should sit down in there.
Here's mine.
See the groove. Okay, yeah, it should be sitting down in there, and it's not.
This one's got a little bit of a.
It'll have a little bit of a lip on it, but I figured when you're painting it and putting it together,
Yeah.
glue it in. You're not just going to let it sit on there, right?
Right.
Yeah, mine's definitely not sitting in.
This one fits better than the black one. Had a little more distortion to it, the bike, and this one fits in really nice.
The gray one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snaps in real good.
Yeah, mine's definitely not doing that. Trying to decide whether to take it out of the seat or out of the bike. I think out of the bike. Yeah, it's gonna have to come out of the bike. Scheiße. first.
I don't have friends. I got family.
All right, guys, we're past the 3-hour mark. I think we'll call it a night on the live stream. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Always a pleasure getting to see what everybody's input from everybody, answering questions when we can. Would definitely like to know. We had a question about like how to do figures earlier. I was like, yeah, that's something I definitely would like to look into eventually too.
Anybody figures it out, you know. That'd be cool to know.
Yeah. Something along the saddest part of Thursdays. End of the live stream. Remember to do all that wonderful YouTube and stuff, and like and share and subscribing. We'll catch y'all next time.
All right, take care,
Later.
fellas.